everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Jessica here. This is part one of, I think, 6 different nail art ideas that I'm going to try. I read an article on purewow.com and it was called 6 nail art ideas that require no skill. So the first one was nail wraps. So basically they're like stickers and you clean your nails, you stick them on your nails, you wrap them around, you have to trim them, and then you can like sort of file the end to your nail length. I don't know if it's possible. No, I don't think it's possible to make them actually longer than the nails that you have. So you gotta find the sticker. It's kind of like press-on nails where you have to find the size that goes with your nail width, basically. So I'm just cutting them apart to make it a little bit easier to get the ones that I want and see how they fit on my nail before I take them off. Of the paper. So this was an interesting article. I thought it would be fun. I have actually tried nail wraps before. I do have a few different kinds. I bought some new ones just in case the stickiness of them wore off after time, because I think most of the ones I have were pretty old, and I think I just bought these ones on Amazon that I found. I didn't try to get the most expensive or highest rated or anything. I tried to just save money. I went a little bit Christmassy with my ones that I bought, I think. So I'm just trying to smooth out any bumps that get on there. Get it fitted to your nail nicely and evenly, sticking down on all portions of your nail. I think the ones I had before too were you sort of heated them a little bit, I guess, to kind of melt it to your nail, I guess. The adhesive worked a little better when it was heated up for some reason. But these ones didn't have that in the instructions. So then I trimmed it a bit to get it off of most of my nail, but then what you do is you just sort of seal it around and then file off the excess that is going above your nail, and it just sort of files away the extra. Kind of tears off, I guess, with the roughness of the emery board. So I fully think that some of these products are going to be better than others with, stickiness and such. The problem with most of the ones that I bought in this set in particular is that if you don't have long nails, then you're missing out of the cute picture, which is at the end of the sticker. So the part that you get rid of if your nail isn't that long is the design at the tip. which is no fun. So I had to try and figure out if that was going to bother me or if I was going to try and cut it off from the bottom instead, which, spoiler alert, doesn't work very well. See, I'm cutting off a little, I don't know what it's supposed to be, a Santa hat or something kind of looking nail at the top. But other than that, I mean, they're fun. They are fairly easy. If you pick the right style, then you can get an actual nail art from it because it's pre-nail arted for you. You can sort of seal it down with a top coat as well to attach it to your nail a little better, although it's not going to chip like nail polish. But I kind of will shine it up and protect it a little bit anyways. Also depend on the shape of your nail, how easy it is to get flat and smooth on your nail, because I find that I get it smoothed down pretty well, but in some spots it's like it bunches up right at the front and center or the tip of my nail for some reason, and it's not like it's not spread all the way across, but somehow it still bubbles in the center. So I really had to work a little more to get that smoothed out and pushed down properly. Sometimes you gotta be careful on the tip as well, because you don't want to go too crazy with the emery board and file it back over the end of your nail. You don't want to actually file your nail, you're just gently rubbing the sticker so that it breaks, basically. I really want to use those little guys. I think they were polar bears with hats, maybe. I gotta figure out how to do it. Now looking back, I think I shouldn't have tried to put it on that way. Maybe I really rethink it. It's just too big. I should have cut the bottom off before I took it off the paper, not tried to cut it around my nail after. I should have tried to shape it before I took it off the paper and cut it short enough, or almost short enough for my nail beforehand. Maybe that would have worked better. Because this, trying to shape it onto my nail and then cut it, is just, that was just a bad idea. I don't know what I'm thinking. because it's not gonna work. And by the way, you want to cut your fingers or cuticles there while you're doing it either. And you don't get a good shape. It's not easy to do it that way. But those little guys were right at the top where the nail finger would just get filed right off of my nails. They're not long enough for those. Yeah, definitely not a good way to do that. Don't try to make it happen like I did. Don't do what I did. Not a very good shape at the bottom around the cuticle area there. Horrible, but not great. I don't think it really looks like nail polish. And you know what? With something that sort of simple of a design, I bet you I could have done that pretty well myself. Without too much trouble. Of course, these are supposed to be no-skill nail art ideas, so I guess if I painted it on myself, that would be somewhat of a skill. There we go. I trimmed it beforehand. Look at me. Getting better as I go along. Straight, it's not always that easy just to peel it back off and stick it back down again, unless you lose some of the stickiness. I think I'm having trouble with it being kind of crooked looking to me, so, and I don't think I picked the right size. Maybe it didn't go from side to side of my nail. In general, I think the idea is to put the middle down first and then press the sides down smooth so you don't end up with a bump. But I just get this one on the right angle for my liking. Real-time application of one hand of the nail wraps. And not necessarily the best job. So, is it faster than applying nail polish? No. Don't have to wait for things to dry though, unless you put a top coat over top of the nail wraps. But that's kind of a bonus. And you can definitely get nail art on your nails without doing nail art. If you can manage to get them stuck down to your liking. I have pretty small hands, and my nails aren't that long, so this guy's getting pretty close to losing his face. Things like that just go on to irritate me. I'll fidget with it, and then it just won't stick properly. And that'll be the end of that. Right? Yeah. Here we go. I'm going to put a top coat. Hope it'll help it stick down better. I probably shouldn't have used that top coat because it won't make any difference. I think it's the Orly no chip top coat, so I don't think the nail wraps are going to chip. I probably should have just used regular top coat. But anyways, whatever. These nail wraps are obviously quite thin too. I can see my nail line through them. At least that green one. Those green ones. Trying to seal it at the tip a little bit, help it stick down. One hand done, like 20 minutes later. Little cat faces or polar bear faces or whatever they are, don't look that great. So there's both hands done. Not bad. So I thought I'd show whether they're easy to get off or not. So what I'm doing is just applying some cuticle oil around the edge. That's supposed to loosen it up a little bit to be able to peel it up. Just rub that in a little bit and make them all slippery. Try to get it underneath. So they're not terrible to get off. Fairly easy. But they do require a little bit of scratching your nail, which probably isn't the best. Anyway. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to have a look at the article, I will link it in the description. And let me know if you give this a try, if you like nail wraps. Thanks for watching. I hope you come back again. See you next time.